We're working on covering all of the condos on Okaloosa Island for you guys because we know how popular they are. So this is going to be one segment on just one set for you guys. We're going to be covering Seaspray today. Hi guys, I'm AJ Baduke and this is
Andrew Armunder.
And we're with the Emerald Group right here on the Emerald Coast. Listen, if you have any questions about our area anywhere from Pensacola to Panama City Beach, this is the channel for you because we provide coverage for all of those areas and everything in between. So hit the subscribe button and ding the bell so that you get notified every time we do another video.
We are getting calls, texts, and emails pretty consistently of people wanting to move to this area. So please make sure if you are going to call us to check our phone number because it did change recently. We're in the process of trying to fix some of our phone systems and stuff, so we apologize about that. But all of our information is on the screen, so go ahead and give us a call or even a text message if that works for you.
So let's get into it. We have a kind of special complex for you guys today. This is Seaspray, and one of the things that makes it so special is how boutique style it is, I want to say. These are kind of townhouse style. They're all going to be dual level with the kind of public spaces, living room, kitchen, dining area down on the bottom floor with the bedroom or bedrooms upstairs. This is also a gated community, so you have to either have the code or a clicker to get in, or the front office will let you in. You're not going to have a whole lot of entry and exits. There's no through street going through there, so all the traffic is going to be slow moving. You're going to pull straight up to your unit. It's not super crowded in there, and there is direct access to the beach. You've got 2 boardwalks that go out to the beach. You've also got a great pool, a clubhouse, a children's playground, a grilling area, just everything that you could possibly want.
So now let's actually get into the details of the condo itself. There are 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. Now there's not very many 3 bedrooms. We couldn't find out exactly how many, and off the top of my head I don't remember to a T, but I do know there are very few of them and very few of the 2 bedrooms. If you're looking to purchase in this complex for vacation rental money or income, the 2 bedrooms seem to basically have a wait list, and the 3 bedrooms seem to be borderline impossible to even come up, and when they do, they're right off the market pretty quickly. So you do have a lot of options there. If you are bringing a family, you just might have to pay a little bit extra for that extra room.
And just to piggyback on the whole, whether you're coming just to visit or you're coming because you'd like to purchase one of these units, if you are purchasing as an investment property, it's good to know that the HOA actually mandatorily runs all the short-term rentals. So you won't be able to come in and run it yourself through Airbnb or VRBO or choose an outside property management company. The HOA actually requires you to use them at 24%. Now, if you do bring your own guests, maybe you also advertise on Airbnb, which I believe charges you like 5% per transaction.
I mean, somewhere between 5 and 8, depending on certain situations.
Okay. The HOA will give you a discount and lower it by, I believe, 8%. So it could be a wash if your Airbnb is at 8%, but if it's down at 5%, then you're saving a few percentage points. So something to consider. You can market it yourself and bring your own tenants and potentially save a little bit of money.
There are a lot of pros and cons about having an on-site management company. We will do a more detailed video later where we're going to kind of discuss some of the options for purchasing, the different types of condos, things like that. But very briefly, some of the pros are people get to walk right up to a counter, they get checked in right away, they kind of get that hotel experience, and then some of the disadvantages are things like your insurance, the type of loan that you need in order to purchase something like this, and not having the flexibility, of course, of choosing your own management company. Although 24% is not out of the question for most rental management companies out here in our area. The most common is somewhere between 20 and 35, which I would say 25% seems to be the most common. Obviously, we can't collude and make prices or anything like that. We're not in that business anyway, but that seems to be where the large bulk of them are. But you can sometimes find individual managers that are willing to go to 20% or even lower.
Something that's I consider a big benefit to having the on-site property management company is that you also have a specific contact to go to anytime there's an issue. You have the same maintenance people, the same cleaners, everybody's using the same people. So as soon as there's, kind of an uproar within the community of owners that are using their units as vacation rentals, that vendor is out, because the same complaints tend to happen, amongst, multiple people. So as soon as an issue arises, it's pretty quick to be dealt with, as opposed to, well, let's give them another chance. Maybe they're having an off week, or let's give them another chance. No, because there's going to be an issue across the board with a bunch of people. So things get rectified pretty quickly. These units also, speaking of across the board, these units also have owner's closets within them, so that you can lock up your personal items in the owner's closet if you'd like to be able to use the unit yourself as well. And some of the units actually had washers and dryers put in back in the day. They were grandfathered in and able to do so, but the majority of the units do not have washer and dryer hookups within them, and so you have to use the community washer and dryers.
Which is located right in the center of the complex. It's not too far, but for those of you that like to, knock out all your laundry before you end your vacation, that's kind of a downfall because you are going to be spending a good chunk of it in a nice closed-off laundromat. Oh, and another big advantage is they do offer beach service year-round, which is great. So beach service is where you basically let them know, hey, I'm going to be at the beach today. They're going to give you 2 chairs and an umbrella. Keep that sun off you and you can enjoy it. They'll take it up and take it down whenever you would like. So that's definitely a big bonus. That is something the HOA itself has to individually pay for, and not every condo has that option.
It's definitely something that Sage and I really love, because I tell you, when I'm trying to lug all our stuff out to the beach and then back again when it's full of sand.
No, we need a service like Uber or something that you just call and you're like, hey, this is the beach that I'm going to be at. Set me up at 8 p.m. And they even come by and grab all of your stuff, like your cooler and everything. That would be so cool. Like, hey, meet me out of the parking lot. They take care of all of that. And it would make a lot of dads a lot more happy, because I imagine they're just lugging everything. Have you ever seen it? They got 2 things they're pulling behind them. They don't have sand tires on them, so they're just dragging this thing through. It just, I feel so bad.
They've got those carts that you think make it a lot easier, and it does, when you're on asphalt, but then when you're on sand, it's not what you're thinking.
Yeah, especially our side with how soft and powdery it is. They just dig right in. You're just dragging this thing like a sled dog. It's insane.
I was gonna say, we need a converter that converts these wheeled carts into sleds so that they're pulled easier.
There's $1 million idea, guys.
Somebody create that.
Okay, so our question of the day is going to have nothing to do with this. We want to know what your $1 million idea is, because I think we just came up with ours. Put it in the comment section down below. We appreciate you watching, and I guess we'll see you next week.